We're going to load into yet another series from Battlegrounds here. It's going to see Necron versus Timbrhoggvandi tonight. Alright, Hitch, you ready?
I'm ready. Should we start in here?
Yep, 3, 2, 1, go!
Alright.
Alright, this should be an interesting one here.
We got Mongols and
Mongols and
Huns.
Huns on Arabia. Looks pretty good for Timbrhoggvandi. His resources are all relatively wallable. Main gold's
Yeah.
pretty close. He also got lucky and has some additional stone and gold piles to the corner there. Can't
Yeah,
complain
he
about
does.
that at all.
He has one of the neutrals back there, yeah.
Yeah, it's very nice. And then
Versus Necron's not so good.
Necron's map, not exactly as wallable. He has a huge open front to his base here, and his main
With his
gold is
main
out
goal.
there.
Yeah.
Also kind of
Well,
unfortunate, his stone is in the back right next to the edge of the map and the wood line.
yeah, he might miss it. And then only have that forward one. But and he's Huns though. Won't be as big of an issue for the Mongols. Want those castles for Mangadai eventually.
It's very true, yeah.
So what do you think scouts on both?
I think scouts on both make sense, but I mean, I've been wrong with my guesses over the last few days anyways, so who knows? It might be Drush into Fast Castle.
Oh, well, they're both so far 3 on wood, keeping up on villagers, so we'll see here.
Yeah, 3
Yep,
on
villager
wood.
to wood. Yep, they're going to boars. These are scout builds on both.
Yeah, it would make sense for both of them to go scouts. The extra HP for the Mongol player, and Huns are just, scouts are good. Don't have to invest any wood into anything. Ooh, I didn't even realize how far away Necron's boars are from his base.
I mean, if he was against, a Meza Civ, maybe it'd be an issue because they're at the front there, but it's a straight run to his base. No obstacles get trapped on.
That's true. That's still unfortunate though, it seems very far away.
Yeah,
But
it does, doesn't it?
nonetheless, Timbrhoggvandi is going to go ahead and go on to berries as well. Necron is not going to jump to berries so quickly.
Much more heavy on those food bills there. There's the berries.
Yep, so both builds looking very much like scout builds like you suggested. And actually Timbrhoggvandi, very fortunate, his ostrich are also right next to his mill as well.
That's actually for both of them. If you take a look there, it worked out well. Both sides.
Man, I never get that lucky, but can't complain about that start.
Yeah, I mean, just waiting for the action to start here. Now it's just we're just going scouts.
Yeah, I mean, I think that the Huns will have the advantage because of the lack of needing castles. Archery
Yeah, but
ranges are
he's
much
gonna.
cheaper to afford
But he's
a
gonna.
castle.
Yeah, but he's gonna have to. He's gonna have to make it work in feudal if it's gonna work. Just because of that map, Timbrhoggvandi should have no trouble walling up a little bit. They have access to gold. They have access to stone. They should be able to get the Mangadai. And we already see Necron starting the wall up.
Yeah, he's walling up
And
with his golds on the outside as well.
Yeah, that's so rough because he's gonna want a TC on those neutral golds back there. But Timberhog trying to get in with a scout. See what?
Yeah, I mean he's gonna
Hold
get
on,
in there.
I need to.
See the scouting right there. I mean he's actually gonna go ahead and attack the villager. That villager's gonna die.
Yeah, she's a goner.
Timbrhoggvandi using his scouting to his advantage and is going to take out a villager already. Puts him actually back even on villager count. And
Necron hasn't even found him yet, though.
Yeah, and Timbrhoggvandi is 55% of the way to castle or to feudal age already.
Oh yeah.
Going up at 19 pop. That is a really nice one. He got there because of the hunt bonus, I'm sure.
Yeah. Timbrhogg tried to get a second Vil, but that's not going to happen with the other scout there. I'm sure he'll figure it out, but not knowing where Timbrhoggvandi's base isn't going to help Necron here.
Yeah, I mean he'll find it eventually. We hope, anyways. It's a shame he actually scouted. If you look at this Fog of War, and he just ran past it. He saw the stone and an ostrich there, so he should know.
He should be able to see it, but he's also lost a Vil. You know, he's got that open base. He might not be thinking properly.
Yep.
And then Timbrhogg took the fight when he got up to the age, and he killed Necron's scout down there.
Yeah.
Now Necron's going to be blind to... I mean, he should know what's coming in, which is just what we expected. But these walls aren't going to be ready. One Vil is just not going to cut it.
No, and the walls up front are very, very rough anyways. He's stepped out slightly from his main gold, which is good, to try to avoid castle fire, but...
Right. He is fast castling here. Or, sorry, fast walling, quick walling on his... He's anticipating the scouts coming in. I just almost feel...
And he's gonna...
You're already behind. I almost would have wanted him to send one more food to wood earlier so he could get some more walls up earlier, but...
Yeah, and he's actually going to end up
There's
using
another
this Vil on the front.
Second Vil. And the scouts are continuing to be produced.
Yep, prevented that barracks. Oh, the barracks is so close to being done too. 94%.
Yeah, and here, that's he waited too late to build it. If he wants to build it that far forward, he's going to be vulnerable. Might lose another Vil. 2 more scouts come in, finish the job. Third in the way. Yeah, and Timbrhogg not walling up. He's confident.
Well, he is going. He went up very early though with Mongol's hunt bonus, 18 villagers, and your scout up is really quick.
It's tight.
Tight
on res.
The build order has to be precise for that to work, and
it's doing the job now.
Yeah, and I don't even know if he's gonna make it to Castle Age at this point. There's a lot of scouts out here. There's still a lot of open Vils over here on the berries. We got Necron, unfortunately, building Spearmen.
Yeah, Spearmen being produced, which... That's not the wrong move, but... The wrong move being in this situation, unfortunately. It's just a bad map and being behind.
Yep. And Timbrhoggvandi's just going to try to harass the walls, try to get in. Oh, he's going to be trapped back here, though, so... 2 spears, though. Not going to do the job.
That's the way to do it. Just control and take the hits you can get. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
He's going to trap him in, but is he going to get it?
No, he didn't hit it. Oh, that breaks my heart. He should have had it.
It was a good attempt, but he built that palisade instead.
That would have been perfect.
Yeah, he's even going to take a fight under the down center fire right here.
Yeah, not the best move, but he's feeling confident at this point.
Yeah, I mean, he feels really comfortable. He's on gold. He's got a big eco lead right now. Is it 8 villagers now?
Yeah, 7 Vils. He has a couple idols, but that'll get sorted out.
Yeah, and he's got 5 scouts forward. Trying to dive under the TC to pick off a Vil with low HP.
Yep. Still sending a couple more in. Spears keep coming. That mining camp, you need the gold, but...
No, I think that's the right move, though, is to build it 1 tile back and...
No, it definitely is. It definitely is. I just wish he could have got the walls up.
Oh, he did at least quick wall his wood lines in. He did at least save that.
And here,
but...
Oh, he's gonna run from the spearmen. He's got enough spearmen. If he keeps keeping them in the right spot, he might be able to buy himself enough time.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good there. I mean, Necron is gonna go ahead and get his stable up right now. Hopefully that means he can get some of his own scouts out.
Timbrhogg and still building Vils, still building scouts. Would count There's the food count's climbing though. I don't see why he wouldn't switch to castle here pretty soon.
Yeah, I would expect the scout production to slow down or stop completely here. He is going to get up his blacksmith.
Yeah, blacksmith. He's probably he's going to go up.
Yeah, his res is almost there too.
And he just got some.
He's
He
getting
just took in
bloodlines.
bloodlines.
Yeah.
So no, he's. I mean, I assume that means he wants to keep at it for a minute, but.
I mean, he does. He knows he has the advantage at this point. Look at the score lead itself. I mean.
Oh yeah, he's feeling comfortable, but I would still think you have enough scouts there to keep him busy, to keep it open.
Yeah, I mean, he's
Get
not
up to the next
producing
age
them anymore. He is getting bloodlines, which he'll need for Mangadai anyways, so doesn't hurt to grab that.
It doesn't. I mean, and he's winning, so it's not can't be too critical. But
oh no, he's doing real good. He's even refreshing his lumber camp in the back.
oh, quick wall.
Oh,
Necron just too slow on a couple of these quick walls. But he's
but
gonna.
his spears are gonna fend it off.
Yeah, save the Ville anyway. But it's just you hate to see quick wall almost succeed.
Unfortunately, you hate to have to see the need for the quick wall there.
That's yeah, that's the truth.
Timbrhoggvandi does click up. He's gonna be up very far ahead, I think. Necron, he's not too far off, missing about 100 food.
No, yeah, he's gonna click here. This is what I was talking about. Rather than getting bloodlines, click up a little bit earlier. Keep your advantage. I feel like he's not gonna have as much time as he should have.
Yeah, I mean, it is gonna be relatively close there, but he's actually Timbrhoggvandi's grabbing an archery range, probably to grab a few upgrades for himself.
Well, he has not gone to stone yet, so maybe he's just gonna go Cav Archer. Maybe he thinks he's close enough to the win here. He doesn't need to even bother with Mangadai. Does that seem?
Oh, he might just stick with the scout line right now and end up going to stone with his first town center. No, he doesn't have to step out too far.
Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, right between that gold and stone would be a perfect spot. So.
Yeah, and if he's not worried about that side, he could even go up front with all the wood lines there. But a few Cav Archers aren't going to hurt him.
Right. But see, this is what I was worried about. He fell back to the scouts, got those upgrades. Now he's having to bust back in. And it looks like Necron's going to let him do it, unfortunately. But he should have. Those palisades should have never went up.
Yeah, he could have danced around a little bit more. But
not like I could do any better, but
we do have a town center going to be placed here, right on that gold that you actually suggested earlier, which is still a fine, safe place for a town center. I would have liked it in between, like you suggested there, but
oh yeah, but that's fine though. It's
yeah, it's still a good town center position.
I hope that he gets his wood line sorted out because there were so many idols clumped up there. Hopefully, he's playing it open. So. But this is exactly what I was worried about. You know, Timberhog for Timberhog is, you know, Necron's up now. He's got his walls up. Sure, should be a Vil lead still. Yeah, then there is like a 8-9 Vil lead. He's still ahead, but is he as ahead as he could have been? I don't know.
I'm not thinking he was. He actually made a knight and a Cav Archer as well. Maybe he's not sure which route he wants to go with this. And he's pumping out a few knights, actually. So, knights and Cav Archers. As Eco is not going to be able to support that for very long. Maybe he's just going to try to get in, go for the early kill.
But if he uses Cav Archers, take out the Spearmen, Necron has no answer for that. He can't stop the Cav Archers. The Knights, Spearmen could deal with. He could get Pike if he wanted to, but what do you do? He's building his own Knights, which will help, but...
Yeah, Cav Archer's in low numbers, though. He might be able to take a few good fights, but he's just going to throw away those Knights. Spears are going to get a few kills, potentially, but...
Yeah.
He's actually going to push him back. He's going to fend off his attack. It's not bad for him. He's buying himself time right now. He needs to get another TC up.
That's
he's got it up actually on the south of his base.
He did. I'm surprised. I feel like Timberhog should have ran in. The eco was open. The spears can't keep up with him. He could pick off the knights. I don't know.
Yeah, he's taking a fight up here. It's not going to be a bad fight, but he's going to lose those scouts. He's going to have plenty behind it, but yeah, I think he probably could have got up some more aggression in early, and then we're going to see another Palisade Gate come down for
No.
Necron, just to try to buy himself even more time.
Right. Now, Timber not on stone, but Necron has gone to stone, so
Yeah,
he may want to get that castle up to hold this pressure.
I think he really needs. I think he really needs a defensive castle at this point. He's not able to produce the numbers. He needs to fend off. He needs to defend his resources. It's not a bad play, but that's a lot of knights and cav archers coming in.
He needed to commit to the stone more. He could have been there.
Yeah, this cav archer is gonna get good value in here. Knights are gonna run through.
One vil, at least 2 vils. I see down.
Yeah, I think Timbrhoggvandi is just feeling comfortable right now. He's not worried about pressing the issue too much.
You're right, and he has gone to stone now, whether intentional or not. I don't know, but
yeah, he's got 3 TCs up compared to the 2 of Necron right now. Overall, he's just comfortably minding his time. He's getting upgrades. His cav archers have fletching already and leather armor, I believe.
But I'd love to see him take the gold, go around to the wood, a siege workshop. I feel like he's being very cautious. Which he has a lead. It's not right. It's not wrong to be cautious when you're ahead.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, he's getting his upgrades though. He's spending resources on things that are going to be useful to him right now. He feels very much ahead.
Wheelbarrow coming in.
Yeah, he's booming. He's booming on 3 town centers right now. He has
his game to lose.
Yeah, I mean he'd have to throw pretty hard at this point. I mean we have 28 farms for Timbrhoggvandi. Compare that to the 13, the 18 of Necron.
21.
Alright, I couldn't double click them all at the right time. It's alright. Anyways.
That's why I'm here to help you out. But yeah, this is over. If he had been able to get that castle up, a little more commitment to the stone, get a castle up by the stone, he could have held, maybe come back, but...
Well, and unfortunately he's finding himself in a position where you've got Timbrhoggvandi out-booming you. You're getting Mongols into the late game, which is always difficult to deal with. And you're Huns, so what are you going to do to fight off, elite Mangudai in late game? Sure, you have heavy cav archer, but will that be enough for you if you get there? Plus the drilled siege weapons for the Mongols are super fast.
Yeah.
It's a lot to deal with.
I don't know that knights are what you would have wanted to go into, but he felt like he had to.
Yeah, I think he didn't have much of a choice there, though, after seeing all those knights. And if he wanted to try to get some counter raids in, which would have been really great a while ago, if he would have actually been able to wall. He does have an archery range up here outside of his walls, interestingly placed. I'm not sure if he's going to try to send some cav archers of his own out of there. He's actually teching into elite skirmisher right now.
Yeah. I just feel like, Timber is at least set up for, he's cav archers, he's set up to transition to do his ideal composition later, versus Huns. I don't know the Huns want to be building knights, especially against this right now.
Yeah, I mean...
Knights exclusively, but he doesn't have the eco.
And there
no
comes
gold.
The GG.
Yep. Oh, well. Both well played. I'm impressed with how late he stayed in it. Necron could have given up earlier, but he didn't want to give up until it was for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I think his castle time was adequate enough that he thought he was still going to have a chance. And
yeah,
I think if he would have got those walls up, like you said, or gotten to that stone faster, I think he would have had a much better chance of holding that. But unfortunately,
I think the castle is the key.
Yeah. Unfortunately for him, though, Timbrhoggvandi's got the early scouts out. He did a really good job with his build, and he took game 1.
GG.
Indeed.
Stats are exactly what the game showed there. Nothing to comment on really.
Yeah,
76 to 56 Vills. That's the story right there.
yeah. Villagers, I mean, even before that, though, losing those villagers, losing the villager, especially before the barracks even got up, that slows things down a lot. But GG from
All right.
both, well played from both, and on to
Yep.
game number 2 we go.
Looking forward to game number 2 here. I want to see what they can do. It's a different map.
Yep, and Necron will get to pick the map with our format here. Loser gets to pick the next game. And
Oh, and it's a good one.
that's going to be Golden Pit.
Golden Pit.
I'll load in and pause at 10 seconds again.
I'm ready when you are.
Alright. Alright, you ready, Hitch?
You say the word.
Go. Alright,
All right.
so
Magyars for-
Timbrhoggvandi's going Magyars. He's really liking the Cav Archer civs here.
And then Necron Mayans.
Mayans are a really good pick for this map. I think that the mobility of your archers is going to be helpful, especially, you know how easily wallable this map is.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
resources lasting a little bit longer with Mayans is always nice.
The maps look decent on both sides too. Nothing like last time where it was really unbalanced. I think they both have easy potential to wall, and the res is equally not convenient. Although Timber's gold and stone are both forward, so he does have to get out there.
Yeah, and it's all kind of unfortunate that the generation has both stones on one side and both golds on the other side for Necron. If he loses his gold side, if he gets
That's all it's
pressured
gold.
again, if we see another scout rush, which Magyars are gonna be good at, especially with the free attack upgrades, I mean, it's gonna be hard to defend that if he doesn't wall it up early.
Definitely. Yeah, that's my equally bad thing. You know, gold and stone separated like that, and then forward for timber. So.
Yeah.
It's Golden Pit. Is that going to matter? You think? Is this game going to be at their bases, or is this going to be decided in the middle?
I think that that's the mystery of this map. Is it going to matter to hold middle right now? Is it even going to come to that? You know, if this is played the same way, if Timbrhoggvandi goes Scout Rush and does early damage and has map control, you know, it could be worse, especially for Necron if he doesn't get walled up to get himself to that gold. Or the stone, either way. If he doesn't wall in both. I mean, Mayans, you want to be stone, you know, ideally to get to the plumed archer play.
Yeah, he should be able to, and he might be feeling a little more motivated for it too after that last round. Because I'm sure he was kicking himself. If I could have only gotten the walls up. And it looks like he might be going out already. Yep, he's Necron is scouting with his Vil here. And he's walling a safe spot, but he is already getting started on some kind of walls.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I would expect to see a scout rush again. I think that worked so well for Timbrhoggvandi last time that I would definitely expect to see it again. And I think if I'm in Necron shoes, I'm going to try to wall up as quickly as possible, and probably with more than one villager at this point. I mean,
yeah.
Fortunately, his wall off is really easy to the corner if he scouts it.
And the accidental lame there, stealing a cow for Necron.
Yeah, I mean, we did allow laming in this tournament. It is part of the game. It does happen. And
and he's trying to get that last hit on the boar, and he failed. But a good effort.
Yeah, that was a very
saw that.
aggressive play. I mean, it didn't end up working out for him. He does escape with a cow. I don't expect that to be coming back to Timbrhoggvandi anytime soon.
No, and he's located his base. Scout's gone idle, unfortunately, but Timber did more scouting around his base, so he's not going to find Necron for a minute, but he'll be fine. He's going scouts, he'll find him.
Yeah, he shouldn't have much of an issue. We do have Necron bringing in his second boar, and he's going to go ahead and chop down a tree beforehand. With no food under the town center right now. Might even have his town center go idle for a second or two there.
No, he's got 3 vills queued. He should be fine. He's got vills on berries. He'll be alright. Necron. Yep. Alright. Slowly getting this. Yep, there come the palisades. He's not gonna. He doesn't want that to happen again. He knows scouts are coming. He saw the Magyar pick.
Yeah, he would definitely want to be prepared for that one this time. We do have the barracks coming up for Timbrhoggvandi. He is on his way to feudal already, so yeah, he's going up at 20 pop this time, but I would expect scouts nonetheless.
Yep, and his Phil's going to get picked here, and this is the same thing I'm feeling last time. I feel, you know, the scouts are coming. You know, he played it quick and aggressive last time. 1 Vil walling. It's not going to be fast enough at this rate.
Well, not only that, but it's not walled anywhere else except for that one side right there, so that sucks.
Right. So if he doesn't commit more Vils to this now, he's not going to be able to beat the scouts.
Yeah, and again, he doesn't have his barracks up quite yet, so he's not even going to have an option to build anything defensively if he doesn't get that. I think that Vil will be safe due to the scout being.
No.
He is about to hit feudal, so.
Yeah, he might.
His Eagle Scout's coming back though, so he should be fine.
Okay. I'm getting anxious here. Give me the palisade walls. Your Mayans. What answer? What are you gonna do against scouts here? There's more walls in the front. He just doesn't. He has the wood for it. Is he trying fast castle here? It looks like 3 villas on fold already.
I think fast castle's the right play, but he is going to start walling with 2 villagers now, getting his barracks up here in the front with the house as well. We do have the stable coming down on the other side.
Stable's coming up. He's got his starting scout standing by there. I feel like it's too little, too late. I hope it comes up.
Yeah,
I want to see what.
He is using that scout. If you check the fog of war, he's going to see that whole side is open, and we have scouts being produced right now. Oh, archery range coming up as well over here. Double archery range and barracks actually. There he's going out. He knows. He's getting his other villagers over there to hopefully get that all walled up.
Yeah, first scout's been produced, but they're not coming directly over. It's going to be too late. I think he's going to be able to get it here. If the scouts had come directly over instead of bunching up, he could have held it open.
Yeah, we already have a spear out in defense as well. So Necron has gone ahead and got things moving there.
Yep, Timber Scout's coming over, but it's just going to be just a little too late. Unless... Oh, he's walling... Oh, no. Oh, no. He's walling the back of his base.
Yep, he
Where
didn't
blocked
scout
off.
that one out.
He didn't finish the other wall either. He has the spears there, so it shouldn't be an issue, but...
He still could get in there if he really wants to. Bait him out, run in.
Just feels a little sloppy.
Yeah, I mean,
Leave those
unfortunately, not scouting that side of the map either really hurt him. He's going to waste a lot of resources over there, and he sees the wood line in his scouting right now, so he should know that I don't need to wall that, but he hasn't stopped that Vil yet. He might actually wall his own scout in there and just have to delete those walls anyways.
And then scouts are in. Finally, Vil comes over to build a house, but he's going to lose at least 1 villager on gold.
Yeah, I mean, he does trap the scouts in there, and he shouldn't allow any more in, but looks like he's going to probably get this other Vil on the wall over here as well.
Yep. Oh, nope. Spears did work there, but... I don't know, that's just, I don't think Necron's playing bad here. It's just a little sloppier than what Timber's doing, and he's taking advantage of every time.
Yeah, and he's flustered. He's got Vills just standing under the town center. He's trying to focus on other things right now, not being able to manage his eco well. He's trying to use his scout, but his scout's stuck against his wall. And oh, he's gonna pick another
Vil.
Yep.
Yep. Walled his own scout in. There's come the walls down. Yeah, he's feeling flustered.
Yeah, we do have archers up for him, so he is going to be able to defend his base. He might even be able to push out. He's got the spear numbers, and he'll have some archers. But at Timbrhoggvandi's base, he's still open, so he could get hit by this, but I don't think he would get a whole lot of damage in.
Yeah, a couple more archers, and he could make something of this. But Timber's about to go to Castle Age. He's up to 600 food. He's going to go up. We're probably going to see knights again. Yeah. You think? I would expect more knights. Maybe even the cav archers again. It worked last time.
Yeah, I mean, I could see him going more into the cav archers again, just because he knows the base. He's seen all of what Necron has available to his front. He knows that he's going into archers. He'll have more HP. He'll probably have more numbers if he can produce enough. I think he's actually going to put a market down. He's going to go up here in a second. He's going to buy himself up.
Yeah, he doesn't even need to buy it. He's got the res, man. He just needs that second building.
Oh, he's got his market up. So he's got a second building then.
Yep. Then he's good.
Yep.
Didn't need to buy anything, unfortunately.
He's even pressuring over here. He's got the Palisade Gate almost defeated. He's gonna make Necron repair it, and he's gonna just run out. We do have the counter coming though. We've got 6 villagers with Fletcher.
6 archers.
Yeah, 6 archers. What am I thinking? Double stable though, so another stable's coming down. So probably knights.
That's what I'm expecting here. Unfortunately, the way he went, there's a hole in that wood line if he went around, but and then there he goes. He's gonna go in there, and this is good. I mean, the scouts are coming in now, unfortunately, but it's good to see Necron get out there. He has the score lead, but that's because he hasn't clicked up at this point.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as Timbrhoggvandi gets his Castle Age, it'll jump right back up. And he's going to lose all of his military forward.
Just not quite enough archers. 1 or 2 more.
Well, I think his problem was he didn't take any spears with him. He's got 3 spears at home.
He has them, you're right. He knows the scouts are there.
Yeah, he just didn't take them with him. I think that would have saved all of those archers. He could have been in there on that wood line.
And that would have definitely turned the momentum in this game around if those spears were forward.
Maybe.
Right.
I mean, he is not.
I'm not saying it would have.
Age yet. He's not clicked up. He could buy his way up, but he's gonna be a full age behind again with knights coming
It would have. Right, but it would have been a new position. You know, the military for Timber knocked out and him being pressured. We didn't see that last game.
That's true. I mean, it is nice to see him move out. Felt confident enough to go. Would have been nice to see him take those spears, though.
His market's coming up. He might be looking to get up here. Yep, 800 food. Putting a lot of wood, a lot of gold. I'd like to see produce those archers if that's what you're doing. But maybe he doesn't have any on stone, so I'm not expecting plumes right away.
Yeah, I don't think he's got a balanced eco because he was so pressured early on. I think he was just worried about getting things rolling. He is going to go into crossbows, it looks like, in the next stage, putting another archery range down in the front.
But we do have the stone mining coming up, so he'll at least get that castle up, and he's going to need it for defense. Here come the knights from Timber.
Yep, and those spears are forward now. So
out of place again.
If
there were yeah, I'm sure he saw the scouts, he clicked them and forgot.
Could very well be.
Harassing another Palisade Gate. Don't know if he'll get through on this. And both Palisade Gates being pressured. He's going to get through on one of them. Idle Vills for Necron.
I think he's actually gonna get through on both of them. I think he's overwhelmed right now. He saves the one, but you got 3 knights in on the other side.
And no answer to it. One spear at home.
Yep, he's got
This
3
wood line's
coming up
gonna
to
get
the one
hit.
in the north. He'll take care of the scouts, but all those knights are gonna take, what, 2 vills already? Maybe a third?
He
Not
saved that
quite.
one, but he might get this one. Yep, there's the third. And the spearman's down. Plenty of idle time. 4th villager. It's falling apart there. The knights keep coming.
Yeah, I mean, he does get up to castle age. At least he will have some crossbows coming out here soon. But
No, we do have the cav archers again. I called that one. We got cav archers again for Timber.
yeah, he still doesn't have a good answer for the knights in his base right now, though. He lost another villager or 2. He's got 1 vill building this town center up, and it looks like Timbrhoggvandi is going to find that one as well. Yeah, he's so far behind in vills now. 29 vills to 50 vills.
And that TC, that Ville's going to get picked off.
Now, crossbows are coming out. He has a decent number of them. He could probably take the fight against the knights now and secure his base at least, but he doesn't have the other side walled up yet. 2 more knights are going to come through on that side as well.
He's got to get them in there. Would have been better when he was fighting the spears. But they'll clean up those knights, but now the pressure's on the palisade. There's cav archers behind. Knights coming around to the open side still.
Well, he still has 2 knights in the very back space too.
Of course. Oh, I'm surprised he didn't go take those, but I guess they're not doing any harm back there right now.
Yeah, but he is moving away his military. Those knights could swoop in and kill another villager or 2. And yeah, they are going to be moving in there. And unfortunately, under so much pressure, I mean, you panic. You want to win a game.
Or
He's
oh yeah,
losing
you
those
can't blame the
vills on
guy.
the town center. The other gate's gonna go down. He does have the crossbows out, killing some knights on the other side though, so that's nice. His eco is a bit of a mess though with all of these dead farms. Still hasn't got that town center up.
The story right now, the Vill count, 30 to 61. It's just if Timber was letting off the pressure, did a feudal rush and then was trying to slowly boom, he might be able to come back. But there's the pressure with the eco lead. It's tough.
Yeah, and I mean, if you just look at home, I mean, cav archers and knights still just coming out, streaming forward. Town center's still not up. There are 10 idols for Necron in that town center. And we have stone walls coming out on the bottom of his base there, but that one's going to be rough still. And all these gold villagers are exposed, and that is a lot of knights and a couple cav archers sitting there as well.
Yeah, he still hasn't gotten the town center up on the northeast. I would have liked to see him rush the Goldville with the crossbow to defend. The TC could protect that gap.
Yeah, I mean, he did fend it off over there. He is going to send all of his villagers back. He does have stone walls on the south now, so you have to try to solidify your base and stabilize a little bit here.
And here's the joy. Those cav archers, though, they can deny those walls every time.
Yeah. I mean, and the Vill count's just getting more and more out of control. Unfortunately, I think this one's gonna end here before too long. He does send a villager up, does get a house wall up at least. He is starting that. But you've got, between knights and cav archers, 10 just on the north, 1 knight on the south, and here come another 5 knights streaming across the middle. And you've got 3 TCs at home for Timbrhoggvandi. He is also on stone. Wouldn't be surprised to see a castle forward before too long.
And he's been housed here for a while. I think what I want to see different here is I want to see more commitment to some of these buildings. 1 Vill on these TC is just too risky.
Yeah, one Vil
But
on
when you're
each building, one Vil to wall early when you know he's probably going into scouts. That hurts a little bit.
yeah, and then he's going to get through this other house down here too. There's no response. Not needs one crossbow something, but he's going to get in with a knight on this bottom. This blacksmith will go down in no time unless he runs off with the crossbows will hold it. But
Yeah,
he's got a
crossbows
he's
hold
got a
it,
hole.
but
Yep, Timber is just going to run. Nope, he should just run around to the house there. But
oh,
then other Timber is finally up. But there's no food to produce.
yep. Looks like he's probably going to get through the house on the north as well.
Shot it.
All the crossbows are at the south of Necron's base. He doesn't plan on defending his northern base, I guess. He's just got the town center there. Gonna try to shoot down the enemy with that, I guess. He does have some pikes and crossbows headed there now. So it'd be a fine time to go for a counterattack or something. Try to save yourself, push back the military from your opponent. But Timbrhoggvandi, I think he needs to push with siege at this point. Oh well.
Yeah.
Never mind. There's gonna be a castle in his face in a second.
Oh man. Yep. There are the Vils.
Yeah, I mean that's a good castle. He's far enough back that he can't be ranged from the crossbows, but it also blocks off two big areas for him to try to push out with. But now he's got a castle there, so he could go sit at the bottom of the base from Necron and just let that castle do its work and start plucking away.
Yeah. Those wood lines there are unfortunate in a way for Necron at this point, because that castle does deny the whole north and right side of his base. His only road in and out on the left, and yeah, they bust through that house by the archer range, and there's nothing he can do.
Yep, GG's come in. Good luck, well played. Next, Necron calls it. Yeah, I mean, the castle was really well placed. I'm glad that he didn't try to force it and put it right in front of buildings, because the crossbows probably would have ranged his Vils. I think that...
Very well played from both players.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I'm glad to see him competing.
Absolutely. Necron was facing a lot of pressure the whole time, and he still was trying to fight back each game. I think that Timbrhoggvandi's got a pretty good strat going with Cav Archer Civs that have knights, but I think I'd like to see him add siege, especially moving forward. But we'll see what happens next.
Alright.
Wraps up this series. Timbrhoggvandi moves on to the next round. Statistics are, like you said last time, as they would be. I mean, 104 Vils to 44 and highs. Look at the timeline, you just see much more red after castle.
And was this our lower or upper bracket here?
I believe this was the lower bracket, but I'm probably wrong actually, because I think I did the lower bracket games last night. Let me double check that here.
Alright. I'm going to take 20 here, 20 seconds, if that's alright with you.
Yep, this was actually the upper bracket. Timbrhoggvandi takes the series 2-0. Appreciate both players coming in and playing in this one. It was very nice to have you guys here, and we're going to take a quick intermission to load up the next game and get Hitch back in here to join us.
Alright, I've stepped back. I do gotta ask though, Mr. Juice, if I can get like a 3-2-1 this time, because you've been ahead of me both these other games.
Okay, yes, I can do that for you. Not a
just
problem.
I'm just spoiling everything for me.
Okay, and you're more than welcome to do the countdown.
All right. So, did you speak about what we have going on with this recorded game here for the next series?
Not yet. Just about to address it here.